and welcome to this video. My name is Eva. Really great that you are here. In this video, I'm going to activate your spiritual being. So the spiritual being is the divine part of our soul. And if you want to learn more about it, there is information in the video description. So just check it out if you don't experience yours yet, or if you want to learn more. And what you can do is just sit back, relax, and meditate along. You don't need to do anything else, just be in an open, receptive state, and I guide you through the whole meditation. And I also let you know in the end, of course, when it's over. And I would like to my free healing meditation, which is on every Thursday at 9 o'clock Central European time. Everybody's very welcome to join. So if you have never been there, please join us. It's always really amazing. Okay, enjoy. Okay, first I start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. So I'm expanding. Then I fill up the expanded space with light. Then I clear surface energies. So surface energies are energies that you've been exposed to over the past 1 or 2 days, and also emotions that are floating around the top of your system. So emotions that have been triggered up over the past 1 or 2 days. And we don't need them at the moment, so I'm clearing. And clearing helps that just the system gets more quiet, so there's just more inner peace there when there's not so much going on. Okay, then I am opening up layer after layer of your being, just opening that up to the spiritual being. is basically far back in your system behind the heart, on the heart, where the heart chakra is in that area. So now I'm just getting it basically. I'm opening up your system so that I can get to the spiritual being. Okay, there it is. Then I activate it. And then I expand it in your system. So for that moment, it's overriding the human experience, and it's forward now, and I'm just expanding its presence in your system. And then I anchor it, that it stays forward. And then I move the human experience, so all the human stuff that's still there, into the background, so that the spiritual being can fully come into the forefront. And now I'm holding it in the forefront, and I'm silently communicating with it for a little bit. So you can just rest with the spiritual being in the forefront. Okay. And now I'm going to do the same thing again. So again, I'm opening up your system more. Just to reinforce the whole bringing forward of the spiritual being, I'm doing it again. So I'm digging in your system, looking for the spiritual being, which is part of you. So it's not separate of you, of course. I just talk about it as a spiritual being so that we can give it a name, that we know what we're talking about. So it's part of your system. It's a divine part of your system. Then I activate it. Maybe you can feel the expansion in your chest area when it comes forward. So I feel it as pure light. It's very strong. I mean, the best way to describe it is just really beautiful. It has a sweetness in it. Um, and it's just, I mean, how do you describe divinity? But this is how it feels like, I mean, just feel yourself. Um, whatever you feel, this is it. Now I expand it in your whole system. I anchor it, that it stays forward. And then I move it into the background. So the human, I move the human stuff into the background so that the spiritual being can be fully in the forefront. And I'm holding it there in the forefront for the next few minutes. And I'm silently communicating with it. So I basically give it impulses and information. Okay, and let's sit with this now for the next few minutes, with the spiritual being in the forefront. So it's in the forefront for this meditation, and also afterwards, it probably stays in the forefront for a little bit, for maybe a few minutes, for a few hours, maybe for days. Just observe yourself and see what happens. And now enjoy it being there. Okay, we are finished. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said in the meditation, the spiritual being, it might stay around for a little bit. So enjoy, and every time you can connect and it comes forward, it stays forward for longer, because it's also refining the nervous system. It needs a certain refinement of the nervous system to stay forward for good. And every time you basically bring it forward, you help that process. And it also starts helping to clear your system from inside out, from blockages. So it's kind of a helper as well to heal and clear the system. Yeah, and you can reconnect to it anytime. With these videos all the time anyways. And then also when you sit in meditation, like, you can put an intention in the beginning for yourself, just ask it to also come forward for the meditation, and then you just fall into a meditation, and then you might feel it, and you can reconnect in any ways. So it's part of you, so you can always communicate with that divine part of you in your system. Okay, thank you so much for joining, and see you for the next video. Bye bye.